morning, Navi adjacent. There's your runes of the day. Oh yeah, Jess said they had to be blue. My bad. They were black this time. Okay, that's right. We were bailing. Let's continue bailing. What we need is somebody to do a windrow. But we'll just switch back and forth. Man, the contrast between the bail, for some reason the contrast is just so low right now. It's cloudy, maybe because it's cloudy. It's cloudy. Right. Parsival! Well, let's get Parsival in here. Parsival gets to be purple. No bonus video today? What? I released it yesterday. I posted it. I thought I posted it yesterday. Huh. I'll have to look at that, Parsival. If I know how to spell your name. That's not right. There we go. I guess it's Percival. Percival. And we got... How I do some of these letters is weird. And the way I do the lines, like... And we need some music going, don't we? No, some copyright-free music we need going. Yeah, do everyday astronaut for now. I did that wrong. Here we go. No bonus video. No bonus video. Why is there no bonus video? Should be a bonus video. I made the post yesterday evening. You know what? Let's just see if I can fix it. I want to see if I can fix it. Hang on. Did you not get a post at all, Parsival? Am I muted? Am I heard? All right, let's see. So, content. Oh. Let's make it unlisted for now. Let's go to posts. What are my posts? I can't show you guys that. Okay. Community. Nope, not there. Hang on, back. Oh no, that might be posts. Post. It's right there. But maybe it just wasn't watchable because it was scheduled. Has 0 views, so obviously nobody's been watching it. Okay, see if you can see it now. It was there, but it, maybe because it was scheduled, it wasn't showing up. So the bonus video is scheduled as the actual video to watch this Friday. So bonus videos now. The rest of the people are going to see this video on Friday. Okay, see if that worked. Okay, let's try. I can see the mistake I made there right away. As soon as I went in there, I'm like, ooh. Okay, awesome. Okay. Note to self, if I schedule a video, people can't see it. For some reason, the link doesn't work as soon as you schedule it. Got a yellow maple leaf, or is that a gold maple leaf? No, that's yellow. That's a yellow maple leaf, because gold maple leaves are up in the future. We're far away from gold maple leaves. That field's been started to seed. I gotta finish seeding that. Man, there's lots to do today. Well, every time you have grass cutting to be done in a day, that's also a day that there's always much other things that need to be done. Well, I'm glad you came in here, Parsifal, to correct that. The fact that it has 0 views when it should have a whole bunch. Well, the members only videos usually get 20 views or so. Not until Jess brought it up, because you told Jess yesterday or something. I loved. Hang on. Let me show you something, Navi. I think that might be all of them. Nope, nope, nope. Are we done now? Nope. Nope. Okay, now we're done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 Guild Wars games. I was such a troll in Guild Wars, the original Guild Wars. I never played Guild Wars 2 a lot. Loved Guild Wars 1. How's it going, Michael? I never got into Guild Wars 2. Played it a bit. Never went hardcore on Guild Wars 2. Maybe because I didn't have enough time. Maybe because time, and didn't build good guilds. I'm writing right off camera. I'm like, man, that's bright. Completely blind. Yeah, maybe I just didn't have the time to make really good guilds in Guild Wars 2, and then it wasn't as much of a community. We should play the original Guild Wars. I guess the original Guild Wars is free to play now, right? Oh. Because I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 editions of the original Guild Wars. Two trilogy editions, 2 original editions, and then 1 platinum edition with the Eyes of the North expansion. And then just 1 copy of Guild Wars 2. Probably 2 because I probably have it on Steam too. Okay. $30°C. It's 17 Celsius here. Yeah, back in the day, to have multiple accounts, you needed to buy multiple versions of the game. Uh-oh. It got stuck. It got stuck. I trolled in that game. I actually became a stalker, or pretended to be a stalker. A really good friend at work played the game. My friend played the game, and my sister played the game. So I got really creepy with the second. I bought a second game, and would say things like, "Saw you at work today." And the second account became a guild member of theirs, and they thought the second person was really cool, and how crazy it was that whenever I was online, the other person wasn't there. It's like, I really have to meet this new guild member they have. Somehow magically, me and that guild member never got to meet up. They bragged about that guild member. I played so not me. So much. I was so worried they'd catch me. I played so differently than normal. Yeah. And eventually I gave enough hints that all of a sudden my sister goes, "Wait, is this you?" Guild Wars 2 is on your best. Guild Wars 1 by far beats Guild Wars 2 for me. So Guild Wars 1 has been redone, and now that's called Guild Wars Reforged, okay? So, if Guild Wars 3 is as good as Guild Wars 1 was, I think I would play Guild Wars 3 quite a bit. We would have to debate what I live stream, this or Guild Wars. I want to listen to a lot of reviews before I buy multiple copies of it. Because if I buy it, I want all my friends to have it too. So I want a proper guild. 14 years since Guild Wars 2. So it'd definitely not be the same game because modern audiences have changed, right? So beta starts fall 2027. At least planned beta is. So it's a year and a half away to beta. I played as a necromancer. Can ride dinosaurs in Guild Wars 3. It looks like a dinosaur. It looks like a Yoshi to me. What? Belrog? Bale Warden. Nope. No. She says no. I got Bale part. Vale. Vale. Vale Warden? Guild Wars 1. I had an account for a character that stayed in pre. In the I stayed in the basically the tutorial part of the game, and I leveled that character way up using bugs. Got to the point where the monsters no longer gave me any experience points. So we would go in there and as a big group and die and level up the monsters, because monsters leveled up too, right? So you would die, level up the monsters, and then fight the monsters so you could gain levels, because you level up the monsters enough that you could gain experience now. It was a ridiculously hard grind to get there. But me playing the game the way it wasn't meant to be played, I'm pretty good at doing that to games. Finding joy out of playing the game not the way the game was meant to be played. Yeah, could I, with the game redone, can I access that game? I don't know. Super Puppy, how's it going? Super puppy. Enjoying the heat, yeah. Well, Michael was just saying you guys had like 30 Celsius over there, so that's what, over 90 Fahrenheit? You logging into Guild Wars? Mm-hmm. Oh, not 9. I've never known Fahrenheit. I still don't know Fahrenheit. I'm just guessing and then hoping it's right. Michael says it's almost 90 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius. But Super Puppy says I'm wrong. Cookie. So Cookie works. That part of Social Stream Ninja works. That might not be Social Stream Ninja. I'm sure it is though. I know for a fact that it is. For some reason, part of that doesn't work. Okay. 13 degrees Celsius. Brr. Chilly. Throw on an extra blanket when you're sleeping. I'm going to actually go close the program right now. It's right down here. Close window. Okay. So we got 3 greens that need to be green are on. Up here, extension is active. Let's turn it off. Turn it on. Green. Where is the emoji? Emoji wall is on. Maybe I'll just copy it and paste it into emojis again. No, that's what I have in there, I think. Paste. See if that worked. See if that worked. That was a slightly different number. Now I'll fire this up again. This says, oh, that for sure worked now. Okay. It worked now. Cool. Oh, hang on. We're here at the wheel. Let's do a spin for Coyote. Okay, emojis work now. I don't know what I did different, but it works now. Cowboy hat, cowboy hat, cowboy hat, cowboy hat. Come on, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Coyote. There we go. Yeehaw. That's better. Nice hat. Thank you. Thank you. These probably have the numbers on them. If I open this case to Guild Wars, Got the CD. Somewhere in here should be a code. In the booklet, maybe? Don't remember where the code was written. I don't know where the code's written. That one I have the CD, but you had to activate that one right there. Yeah, this has a code. Oh, they're all activated. I don't know, but that one has a code. It was written in that little thing. Let's see. It's not written on this one. It's the same paper, but it's not written on that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's another version of Guild Wars 2 inside that box. I have another Guild Wars 2. Where would they have put the code in here? Don't know where the code is. We'd have to find all the codes I could find. But apparently I got one more version of Guild Wars. Oh, it doesn't fit in the desk in the counter here if I don't put it the Guild Wars 2 inside the Guild Wars 1 box. We'll fit this later, Jess. So, got at least 2 copies of Guild Wars 2. Apparently liked it that much that it was worth buying 2. What? 99%? Get out of there. 1.75 centimeters. Is 0.69 inches. So we use inches all the time. Like working in the RV, I've been measuring in inches all week long. Measurements Jess is writing down the paper when I yell out, this measurement is 12 inches and 3/16. But then when I start trucking, my permit says I'm illegally allowed a 6.5 meter rear overhang starting at the center turning of the center of the axle group. I measure in meters. I'm like, am I 6.5 meters long? Oh, I've got exactly 5 centimeters to spare. Depending on what we're doing, it's in inches or in metric. Complicated. Jess says she can't join. So you have to validate your file every time. That's the reason why I validated my files this time. Like, you said you have to validate each time. I haven't validated mine. I'm like, I'll validate mine. Maybe you can just join on the first try. Answer is no. I'm going to be using the metric system when I get out of the US. Well, you're not. You're going to Mexico. Mexico is not 100% metric. There's no reason to use the metric system. I guess maybe the temperatures and stuff might be in Celsius on the cruise. No, the cruise is going to be American owned, so even the cruise is going to be Fahrenheit. Michael, you can have no reason to use metric. That's silly. And when you go to other countries, lots of other countries still use imperial. Headed to Jamaica. Now that sounds like a fun vacation, honestly. Michael's returning to Mexico. I've made the same mistake though, returning over and over and over to the same vacation spot. Duke, you're fashionably late? Not really. I've only been here half an hour. No, I'm working on it. One thing at a time. One thing. Michael says, when I get to land, it's metric. Or are the speed limit signs in metric? Jess has been trying to join for a while, Duke, and she can't. Ooh. I rode the D in a variant. Is it farmer? Farmer, right? Farmer. Duke, retro, farmer. I know Belize, all the speed limit signs are in miles. That's not even true. There's some highways that it says kilometers, some highways where it's miles. Belize is complicated. Depends if the British came and built it or if the Americans came and built it. Why would Americans come and build roads in Belize? Why would British come and build roads in Belize? It's like, hey, we'll build this infrastructure for you for free. We'll put up all these water towers for free. Can we fly our jets in your country to practice low-level flying? Oh boy, both of you at 99%. Maybe I shouldn't have verified my files. Maybe that was a mistake verifying my files. I just made it worse. The World Cup has arrived to Texas. Everybody's always saying, World Cup coming to the US. Why are so many of the World Cup games being played in Canada then? How is it US when it's Canada as well? It's US and Canada. It's weird to me that World Cup is being held in the US and yet lots of the games are being played in Canada. I'm the error. Yes, I am the error. In Mexico too, you're right. It's more like a North America Cup. Juan, what's your opinion on Canon? I like cannons. Kaboom! Old school cannons. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I missed the comment. I'm buying a Canon R6. I don't know what an R6 is. I've owned quite a few Canon cameras. I don't know what an R6 is. A DSLR. I'm guessing a DSLR, not a SLR. It's a DSL. Whatever. I still have lots of lenses. We still have lenses for these suckers. I don't know where they are. Oh, hang on. I don't have Canon. My friend had Canon. I just haven't shot. No, I got. I have Nikon. Canon's great. Just stick to Nikon or Canon. Mirrorless digital camera, not a DSLR. Mirrorless. I would like a DSLR better. I don't know. Mirrorless. I'm out of the loop. Looks like a good camera though. Good entry level to photography. I forgot. I'm Nikon. 99%. Jeez. No Duke, no Jess. I'm solo. Jess says she hasn't given up yet. You didn't want to try to sign in same thing as Duke. Don't cross the streams. Don't cross the streams. Maybe you should cross the streams and see if that's better. If you cross the streams, at least one might get in. What do we want to do here? You don't know the power of the dark side. There is no dark side here. It is only light side now. Jess is validating her files. Or has them. Try to pull all that hay out of from the bees. Somehow they've gotten right in there. And I tried to tether that they don't get in there, but sometimes they just get right in there. Okay. I'm gonna go play some FS25. I need no validation. It's like, internet, acknowledge me. Managing to get most of the grass out of the beehive. I think we've had a couple of cuttings of grass that got stayed stuck among the beehives, so I very carefully try to pull it all out. Guess we just should not cut grass so close. I'm using the same files as you. Yeah, but every now and then there are game files that not mods, game files that need to be validated. It's not about the mod, it's about the game files. Update. What kind of update? Precision farming again? I know it updated last weekend. Because we played FS25 last weekend. Still gonna blame me. I see how it is. I see how it is. I guess someone does have to be the scapegoat, and why is it always me that's the scapegoat? Why? I feel sad now. All right. Crossplay? Yeah, time. I don't know, Super Puppy. Time. It's hard to find time for crossplay. I don't know if I actually want to do that on the ends here. So we'll just bring the windrow into the power lines. If I only have chance to play Farming Sim once on a weekend, I'm gonna play this game. If I have time to play twice, then I'll do crossplay as well. I enjoy this one more than crossplay. But yeah, we should do a crossplay. In the summer, not a lot of crossplay. In the winter, a lot more opportunity. Having said that, Super Puppy, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning. I almost feel like doing a new map. Something, just change it up. Okay, let's see. Does Duke get in? I think Jess got in. Jess is in. Because on her screen it says 100%, so Jess is in. Just because I'm gonna go use the washroom while this thing loads, so I'm not looking at it. Maybe that's the trick. You click enter and then you walk away from the computer. Yeah, I actually didn't wake up to an alarm today morning. I forgot to turn it on. I set the time for the alarm, but forgot to actually click the on button. It's like, oh yeah, that toggle needs to be switched over. No alarm without that toggle. So I slept in pretty good. I haven't had time to sleep in this week. It's just been busy, busy, busy. In fact, I should be in the RV right now. But I figure if I didn't live stream in the morning, the YouTube algorithm would dislike me even more. So, gotta feed that algorithm. You're sleepy. It's pretty early in the day to be sleepy. Is it wrong for me to want a rye and Coke this early in the morning? I got a feeling we're stuck at 99% again. What do you do to validate your files? Oh, have you never validated your files? You've never done that? Oh boy. So go to Steam. When you get to your library, on Farming Sim, right click and go to Properties. Under Properties is Installed Files. And then there's a Verify Integrity of Game Files. I guess it's Verify Integrity, not Validate, but you have a DVD version. Well, then there's no way of validating your files. I guess because we have a digital version. Yeah, you don't even need a uninstall or reinstall, right? You don't even. Is there a way of? There's a way. I remember doing that back in the day when I was still old school, real CDs, like all the Guild Wars I was showing. I don't know. I don't know, Duke. Other than uninstalling and reinstalling it. It's not quite a full windrow. We'll come back up it and really make it a windrow. Poor super puppy. Puppy is sleepy. We should sing some lullabies. Maybe the music is making you sleepy. Let's get some other vibes going here. Did I just miss a little section? I think I just missed a little section. No, all good. Didn't miss anything. We're good. You're in, Jess. You're in. You can just continue seeding if you want. I'm almost done with the hay, so. You can help with hay too, whatever. Jess says you could also delete your shader caches wherever the game is installed. Oh, okay, so there's an easy way of validating files on CD. Huh. See, I knew there had to be a way. Basically, validating a file is like doing a reinstall without doing a reinstall. It just goes through your files and goes, hey, this file has been corrupted over time. We will put the right file here again. Duke has left the server. I guess you've hit the shift double click. Super Puppy's flying. Where are you flying to? Jamaica? You have an argument? Oh, Jess says, Super Puppy, you want crossplay. Every single time we do crossplay, we have almost nobody join. It's just like, okay, let's go do the game that has a lot less of the mods, less enjoyable version of the game for us, just so everybody can join, and then nobody joins. It's like, well, what the heck was the point? If I did crossplay and people joined, literally, I set it to only 4 people allowed. If all 4 people filled up, then I would play it more. I used to play a lot more crossplay when more people joined. But the problem is, I want to play with mods, and then I do crossplay with DLCs, and then nobody joins because nobody has the DLC. And then it's so much more fun with a DLC, and it's hard to have fun on a crossplay. Vanilla crossplay. Maybe I'll just call it vanilla crossplay. Because sometimes people go, I can't join, I don't have those mods. I'm like, just download the mods. Yeah, all the old cool retro mods. PC only. People are like, that looks like so much fun. Can I join? It's like, yeah, but then we have to play a dumbed down version of the game. It's not Giant's problem. It's the console's problem. The lack of memory on a console. You are stuck with a certain amount of memory. You have slots. It is a console. The console holds you back, and the consoles prevent scripts. So many of these mods have to have scripts. The way the mods are coded. Consoles don't allow that because of security. They don't want consoles to get hacked. Can you get hacked by downloading PC mods? Yes, absolutely. There are bad PC mods. We have taken steps to make sure we don't. Like FS Manager. All verified, no errors. 4th time's the charm. You usually restart your computer after verifying? Okay. Oh yeah. That is annoying, yeah. You have to restart your computer just so you start up the computer, validate the files, restart the computer, and then join. Yeah, that's more work than it should be. And that's not Giant's fault. That is my sketchy mod's fault. Sandwich steak? You mean, you should have put those emojis the other order. It would be a steak sandwich then. Yeah, you have the emojis in the wrong order for steak sandwich. That's sandwich steak. You don't speak backwards in emojis, do you? Navi, you said you can speak an emoji. Did Super Puppy misspell that? I think Super Puppy misspelled that. Spell it right, Super Puppy. Spell it right. If you understood what it meant, then no. Dang nammit. Just because I knew it was spelt wrong makes it. Sure, that is spelling in emojis. That is an emoji misspell. But just because I knew it was misspelled, proves that it was not misspelled. All right, thanks, Duke. Duke's gonna try a 5th time. Restarting computer. Just goes, delete your shader caches. As Duke leaves. What does deleting shader caches do? Oh, it just means less things to load, right? On the shader caches are caches, so they're saved. So those are saved files. You don't like how it's crunchy? Yeah, I don't think steak should be crunchy. I think it might be. Maybe there's something in there that's been overdone. Steak shouldn't be crunchy. You want your steak to be moist and juicy. Oh boy. It got stuck. It got stuck. So the bread has a crunch. Oh, so they toasted the bread? Ooh, I like toasted bread. If it's not toasted bread and it's crunchy, check the expiry date on the bread, man. Might be eating old bread. Of course it drops the bail in the most inconvenient place. Come on. Now I'm going to have it between. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, good. Good. Stay there. Okay. I don't mind sandwiches. Yeah, I'd like my meat to be heated up, though. I like my sandwiches to be warm. Michael's back. What? Is that why I was talking to you the whole time and you weren't answering questions anymore? So annoying. Michael, don't ever change. Don't ever change. Oh, Super Puppy. Hopefully you get some not moldy bread. Well, depends on where in Texas you live. It's going to be moldy. Some places it'll just be dried out. Jess has this thing. I leave my bags of chips open all the time. And she goes, you gotta close your bags of chips. I'm like, this is the Okanagan. It's a freaking desert. The chips will only get crunchier, they won't wilt. If Navi left their bag of chips open, it would just be this soggy mush. Oh, one last try. That's 5 tries. I'm impressed with the amount of tries Duke has gone for here. Yes, you did. You got lots of kudos for trying. She spent an hour trying to join. I mean, Duke has been trying to join for half an hour now. Moldy bread. Ew. Our bread only goes moldy here if you leave it sealed in the package. If you take the bread and leave it open, it'll never go moldy because it'll just dry out. Almost done this, and then we get to start collecting bales. That was pretty quick. That means it probably didn't work. But of course, just because we got that, usually it takes a little longer before they join, so. You're enjoying your crunchy steak sandwich. I thought you said you didn't like it. You just said you didn't like it because it was crunchy. Now you're enjoying it. You took a piece of bread off, so now there's less. So it's not really a sandwich now. Now it's just a monowich. What's the biggest desert in the world? Sahara, whatever the one in Africa is. No, that's, oh, trick question. Antarctica. That was a trick question. Not the Sahara. Antarctica is the biggest desert. You almost got me. I mean, you did get me, but then I pulled it out. Antarctica is the biggest desert. Called it. Nope. Can't join today. 5 tries, man. 5 tries. That's all right. You helped with most of the grass harvest on the last stream. Well, thank you, Duke, for trying for half an hour. You wasted half an hour of your life just trying to join. That must be recognized. Especially if you're that old as Duke. Duke is so old, half an hour, that could be a big chunk of his life he's got left. Someone that's almost the same age as Duke. Oh, look. Oh, look that. Oh, look that at gets a duck inside the shack. Oh, look, that at gets a duck in the... What? Is it Dr. Seuss? Michael, are you Dr. Seuss? It is random. It is so random. I don't get it. Literally changed nothing. The same exact mods. Nothing changed. Oh, we have that new mod. I forgot. Duck. Navi goes duck. Duck, 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 goose. There's no goose emoji, is there? Can't even play duck, 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 goose. How do you play duck, 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 goose? I would have no idea. I've heard the term many times. I have no idea what duck duck goose is. So so you're sitting in a circle on the floor, facing each other. So it's a group of kids. And then you just... Okay, so you're walking... Okay, that makes sense. I think I got it. So you're walking around a group of kids. Tag, yes. It's tag. But it's a... Okay, it's a race. It's a race to see who can get back to that spot first. So you're walking around a circle of kids, tapping them on the head, duck or shoulder or whatever, duck, 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 duck. Second you say goose, that person has to jump up and race around and beat you to your seat. And that person is in a disadvantage to get to that seat because you, as the duck, duck, duck gooser, has a head start. So it's most unlikely for the person you tapped to win. So the person that tapped is going to barrel around. If they make a mistake, then they have to keep doing duck, 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 goose and pick someone else. So, because Michael's weird, Super Puppy. I'm surprised he doesn't call you a cat because you're a puppy. That would be a Michael thing to do. Honestly, I think it's his voice to speech. He screwed up once, and instead of admitting he made a spelling error, he doubled down. And now he just looks like an idiot every time instead of just once. You think the game Duck 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 Goose is demonic? Where the hell is the devil in that game? How is it demonic? How does it have evil spirits and Satan in it? That's what makes it demonic, right? How is Duck Duck Goose demonic? Demonic. Wow. The devil is in the details or something. Man, I need to read the fine print of the Duck 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 Goose rules. Michael just lost once. So it must be from Satan. I don't know how to play 7-Up, no. Remember, I grew up in a different country. We didn't play these games. I've never heard of the game called 7-Up. Never heard of it. No idea. Didn't even know that was a thing. Geese are dynamic? Sure. Yeah. We call them cobra chickens here, so yeah, okay. I can see that, Navi. Duck is a rubber ducky convoy. No, a duck is something you do in repo. And you I've thrown the duck a couple times and it's never blown up on me, so I'm disappointed in the duck in repo. Seven up. Okay, you're in a classroom. Okay. 7. So you can only play it with 7 kids? Oh, 7 kids go to the front of the classroom. All the rest of the kids put their head down and put their thumb up? Okay. If you guess which person put your thumb down, if you guessed right, you don't have to get up. If you guessed right, you changed. Oh, that's weird. I don't like it. It's demonic. Sounds demonic to me. Break the chain? Never heard of break the chain. Red Rover? Red Rover sounds familiar. Red Rover. Red Rover. I don't know the game. I don't know if I've played Red Rover, but it sounds familiar. So this is what I get for setting up like a rake on the field ahead of time. When Duke joins, he just goes and gets the other rake instead of using the one that's on the field already. I just realized, it's like, well, I think he picked the right tractor, because this tractor, even with the front wheel weight, is a little too light for this rake. Just goes, I'm not driving that Ford. I need the International McCormick. Tug of War, I know. We played Tug of War in school. Okay, an ancient war. The entire game takes place after a massive bloody war between geese and ducks. Peace is declared, but a bitter duck generally restricted. A bitter duck general secretly sent disguised assassin to wipe out the geese. What? Michael, Bill. Michael, are you talking about like a game? A video game or something? Developers? I think Michael's talking about a different game. Dodgeball, I know Dodgeball. That was fun. Oh, it was brutal? No, Dodgeball, I know Tug of War and Dodgeball. Ring Around the Rosie's not demonic either. It's not demonic. All it is talking about is like no. It's disease. It's the pox or whatever, right? It's not demonic. Yes, it's talking about kids that die, but that was a viral outbreak, right? It was what we call it was an outbreak like Corona, but back in the day. Corona? Sure. Just smile and nod. What else do we have parked here? Michael, we're not talking about a fucking video game. We're talking about the kids' nursery game. We've got to wait to try that out. Black Plague. There we go. Ring Around the Rosie. Pocket full of posy is a pocket of pus. Super Puppy goes, language. Michael's being frustrating, that's all. Michael, did you just Google it or AI? Are you just answering what AI is answering, and AI is using the most relevant today's? Michael, stop listening to AI. History of Duck Duck Goose. Comes from Europe, 1900s, 19th century, not 1800s, 1894-ish, from Europe. No, I think kids today would die if they got hit in the face with a red rubber ball that has dimples on it that sting like a bugger. I think the school would get sued for that today. Dodgeball would be illegal today. Super Puppy's teeth hurt. Nobody's ever used softballs for dodgeball. Michael, you're so full of crap. Softballs? Like, you mean like baseballs? Or are you meaning a foam ball, maybe? Maybe they used the foam balls for dodgeball instead of the inflated rubber balls. I mean, everybody would get hit in the face, Super Puppy. Don't aim for the face, and yet somehow most kids got hit in the face. So Navi used foam balls. Yeah, no, they were not foam balls. Well, we didn't use basketballs, but they were just like basketballs. But they're the red balls that look like the same shape and size as basketballs, but they're red dimpled balls that hurt like a bugger. That are similar to the consistency of a basketball, but they have texture to them just to hurt more. I think they had the texture to be grippier, right? Yep. And echoing in the gym. Yep. Yeah. I threw with full strength. Michael, were you a bully in school? You intentionally try hurting people? Oh, are you saying you're you're a skinny little runt? If you didn't throw at full power, the ball didn't get to the other side of the gym. That makes more sense. You got hit in the face full force. teachers always said, don't aim for the face. I don't know why most balls just magnetically got attracted to the face. I think our rule was below waist. And that way at least they stayed lower. Oh. I got laggy there for a second. Never heard of mercy game and hole game. Wait, mercy as in you hurt someone until they say mercy? Smokey and the Bandit is a movie, not a game. Ah, locked fingers and whoever says mercy first. Yeah, so that's definitely a bully's game. Whoever's the strongest will always win, right? And break kids' fingers or dislocate fingers. Michael would say that game was demonic. That might be a Catholic thing. Call things demonic. That would make sense. Everything bad is from the devil. Faces are magnets. I think so. Grave Reaper. Oh, hang on. I gotta get Reaper in here. Let's get Reaper in the runes. Grave. There is no V in runes, so we have to use a U. I just write the U slightly different, so it's easier to see. Oh, we have an EA here. That can be one letter, EA right there. P E R. Grave Reaper. You haven't seen the movie Convoy. I think I've seen it once or twice, but I haven't seen it a lot, no. Oh, so you made a hole. If you look at it, you get punched in the shoulder. You have violent games. Demonic. Duke, that game is demonic. Reapers, what is this? I'm assuming you mean, what is this? That says Navi adjacent. Then we have Parseval. Then we have Michael. And then we have Super Puppy. Like I couldn't read Super Puppy. And then we have Duke, Retro Farmer, and then we've got Grave Reaper. I should put a space between Grave and Reaper, right? As runes as in The Hobbit. If you've read The Hobbit, you know these letters. Right, I was turning the steering wheels upside down. I downshifted instead of upshifting. Why did that not work? Oh, I have to remember to go off that screen. You just see a plain desk. Punch Buggy's a dangerous game to play. You end up playing a little too aggressively and you're driving down the road and you see a punch buggy and you almost run off the road. Punch buggy should only be played by passengers, not by a driver. You guys all got to read the Hobbit. In our school, we had to read the Hobbit. Hobbit was part of the curriculum. I'm surprised how many people haven't read the Hobbit. It's like, I thought all schools, you just read the Hobbit in school. Apparently not. Which I think we can park these balers side by side. Paper football, paper soccer for us. It must be American thing, football, right? It's more popular than soccer, but same game. Hacky sack? It's not anything like paper football. Nope. Can't say hacky sack ever got popular, but I know what that is. Okay, so what's Reaper up to? Duke, when is your birthday? Michael, you don't ask people that question on the internet. No smartphones, only rich kids had video games. Yep. That is how that worked. Had a friend that had a Commodore 64. We played Command and Conquer and Doom. I had a cousin that had a Nintendo. Played lots of Mario. More watched them play Mario. I don't think we had much chance. We just watched people play games. No, Duke, he didn't ask you how old you were. He asked you when your birthday was. He was asking for personal information that bad actors can use against you. He didn't ask you for your age. He asked you for your birthday. And I don't care. I'll ask a girl how old they are too. Separating your Lego boxes just like into like Rubbermaid totes or little Rubbermaid containers or whatever. Not big totes, I mean lock and locks. Stuff like that. Are you separating them by color or shape? Mostly shape, right? I think you would separate Lego by shape first. Duke says, born in March 1979. Not giving my SSL. How about your sin? Duke is so old. He's so much older than I am. Like, he's almost a cripple compared to me. See, he was born in 79. Here's the secret. I was born in 77. I'm older than Duke. But then my number's smaller. It makes me younger, right? Yeah, yeah. You old fart. Puppy is the youngest one here. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe Reaper. No, Reaper might be older than Super Puppy. Reaper and Super Puppy are close to the same age. Yeah, so then I think Reaper is younger than that, right? Yep, okay. You're right, Jess. Reaper's the youngest here. So that means, Super Puppy, you're gonna get your drivers this year. I think driver's ed teachers have a harder time teaching kids how to drive these days because of video games. People play or drive cars the way they've played video games. Yep, a driver's license and a car, it buys you a lot of freedom. It really does. It's a privilege that grants you a lot of freedom of movement You can come and go as you please. Just remember, you're going to crash a vehicle. You're going to crash a few vehicles in your lifetime. So maybe don't buy a fancy new car. And try to make the crashes small ones. All right. Let's write this down. We'll just use the rune page. Just write it down on the side. PRP 1.6 failure. Uninstall that mod. And go read The Hobbit. Alright. Sell. Yes. Sell. There we go. The farm has just upgraded. Song request Nacho Cast? Sure. We can do some Nacho. There it is. Yeah, freedom to get a job is what my dad said. Well, getting a job gets you freedom. So you're 16, you have a driver's license, you get yourself a driver's license, which is a privilege. Don't wreck that. Don't drink and drive. Don't speed. Don't do stupid stuff. Because it's easy to lose that freedom. Hey, Freezy! Totally first time you drove your car, you drove like a racing game. Ramming cards to collect the bonus points. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, that gives you the freedom to get a job because now you can follow a schedule, and getting a job gets you money, and money buys you more freedom. Forza, playing Forza. I thought it was Super Mario. All right. Freezy. F-R-E-E. That's an E-E. Z-Y. Freezy. I guess I should put the... I didn't do this last time. The M-Z-Y. Maybe I did. Wrote the Y in two different ways. The bottom is straight or at a slant. Both are correct. Just like the D over here and the D over here, both are correct. This one's more commonly used, but that can also be used. There's a third way of writing a D, and that would be like that. But that one was never used in, third D was never used in The Hobbit. All right. Thank you, Super Puppy, for coming on in. Jess, I'm hungry. You don't hear me. Oh. I have to scream louder? You definitely wouldn't hear me if I screamed louder. Oh, okay. Jess is looking up stuff. RV stuff. Duke goes, food! Rude. Spelt with 3 letters in Rune. Oh, look at that movie time. Jess and I are going to movie tonight. What time are we going? 3 choices? I would vote for the middle one. What movie are we seeing? We're going to see The Mandalorian and Grogu. I think that's his name, right? I maybe mispronounced it. You've got leftover Johnsonville Brats. I've heard that name brand before. I think I've even had them once or twice. Probably do the 6:30 one. You want to go to Tickleberries right now? Our seats are unavailable? Huh. Someone already has our seats reserved. We only have seat reservation. I don't know. Can we get different seats? Are we okay getting different seats? Ticket berries? What? Tickleberries. Tickleberries. Yes, tickleberries. It's more than just an ice cream shop. It's got ice cream, fudge, and then a bunch of trinkets and stuff, touristy trinkets, decoration trinkets, tickleberries. It's awesome. Really, really good ice cream. It's like hard ice cream. You gotta scoop it. I usually get a waffle cone. Usually child's. I get a child-sized waffle cone. And a child-sized waffle cone is the size of a big cup. 2 huge scoops on top. That's a child's. Flood watch has been issued for Michael. I thought you said it'd been just a drizzle yesterday. Flash flood, maybe a flood upstream. Haven't been to a theater in years. Well, the reason we're going, we bought tickets a long time ago, and we're moving, and that town we're moving to doesn't have that theater. So we have to use up our tickets. All right. And just get these out of the way. All right. You have a dilemma. What's your dilemma? Well, the thing is, do we want food? Or do we just end the stream and go get pickleberries? Okay, maybe we just warm up some pizza. Have like 2 slices of pizza now. And stream another 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long it takes to eat pizza. And then we go for a drive and get pickleberries. Yes? Yeah. I don't want to. I ate 4 slices. I want a quarter pizza instead of half a pizza. Oh, Freezy, you're bailing on us? Okay, have a fabulous day, Freezy. Okay, hang on. Somebody earlier said, I think maybe Super Puppy said, nice avatar, Navi. I haven't seen the new avatar. Got okay, like a rainbow color, black shirt type of thing, a little like anime character. Cool. Purple, white, gray, black hair, purple eyes. Well, that's why I needed to use. No, you said it had to be blue marker. There's a lot of purple here. All right. That. Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. I like it. Looks very, very anime. But not? I don't know. Very Japanese. Very Japanese style. It looks very Japanese. Oh yeah! Gotta use up our lemon cookies today. It's a photo of one of our dolls edited in Photoshop. Nice! Okay. That's even more impressive. That's actually a physical, it's a photo of something you actually own and not something done in Photoshop, just edited in Photoshop. I know better. Always have to strap it down immediately. Miss drive-in theaters, we have one here, but it's 2 hours away, over 2 hours away from our place. So, kind of hard to make a 2-hour trip just to go see 2 movies. And then the last movie doesn't end until after midnight. And the first movie is usually a kid's movie, and the second movie is usually a more adult movie. So you want to stay for the second movie. And we don't get home until 3 a.m. So kind of hard to go to drive in when it's that far away. It's a huge screen. Drive-in is awesome. The drive-in itself is absolutely awesome. That's true. Today, everybody just watches at home, right? It's killed movie theaters. So you have one an hour and 10 minutes away. That's not as bad. That's not nearly as bad. Oh, your front end. The game is so annoying sometimes. Put it where I want it, right there. It's funny, I've seen advertisements for in the US for drive-ins claiming that they are the last drive-in in existence. And I'm like, I know for a fact there are more. There are some drive-ins though that are like super drive-ins where they actually, it's a big circle and they have like 8 drive-in screens. See, it's like a super Cineplex drive-in style. Hundred miles south of you, that's not too bad. Afraid those front bales are gonna pop out. Just like real life. I've had 2 bales pop off on driving. Got me a good ticket for insecure load. I had 2 straps on it too. I had them X'd. 2 straps X'd. When you lose a bale in town on a sidewalk, you're getting a ticket. Out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, the cop was pretty... The cop was a douchebag until I showed him my dash cam footage. People had reported me and said things that weren't true. Like running a red light and stuff like that. It's like, I didn't run a red light. I have dash cam footage proving I didn't. I was just driving like normal person. Nothing aggressive. The problem is the bales were frozen solid. And the straps didn't eat into the bales. Slippery, wrapped bales. So they were wrapped like haylage. And the cop had 911 calls on me. I didn't even know I lost a bale. 2 bales. I didn't even know. And the funny thing is, literally, probably 5 blocks down the road, I pulled into a truck stop and checked all my straps on the bale and tightened the straps. And I think what got me was I tightened them. They're frozen ice cubes, and the harder you squish them, the more they just want to shoot out, right? So I think I made a mistake tightening my load. So I told the boss I'm never doing frozen bales ever again. 2 weeks later, he asked me to a load of bales. I'm like, yep, but if they're frozen, I'm not taking them. Not just frozen, a layer of snow on them. When you double stack them the way I'm doing right now, there's a bit of snow between the 2 layers with plastic wrap, frozen plastic wrap. Very slippery. So, never doing that again. There is no way of safely securing that kind of load. So the only safe option is to say no and wait till they get warmer. I did not forget to crisscross the straps. It was in the back like this, and I crisscrossed the straps. They just didn't eat into the corners. And they just popped out. I personally don't think I could have done anything different to that load to make it not pop off. Other than just saying, no, I'm not taking a load in minus 20 with slippery ice on top of the bales stacked on top of each other. It's just waiting for a problem. I think if I would have had the space for 4 straps and had strapped down the bottom bales and the top one separately, maybe, but there is no space for that. There's not more winches there. I guess you'd have to take like a ratchet strap. What are people upset? Ground beef, no frills. Ingredients said made from fresh and frozen. So you can't even refreeze the ground beef. That's bullcrap. Grocery stores are getting really bad with food right now. Really bad with food. It's a little bit scary, actually. If our economy's going that way, we're in trouble. Isn't the Strait of Hormuz open? Shouldn't our fuel prices come down after that? As soon as they closed the strait, all the prices shot way up, but they opened the strait, the prices don't come down. Magic how that works. It's like, hey, we're charging this price and people are still buying it, so hey, we can get away with this price. Takes a while to get all the... Yeah, it's true. You will own nothing and be happy. Yep. Everything is subscriber based. Okay, first load almost done. I like the way we're doing the bales now. This is manageable. And I don't like auto load trailers, but I like this. The forks themselves are auto load to make that part a little easier. Farmer Donkey raid! Oh no! That means I'm going to be busy. Okay. Guys, I'm doing a thing today. I started doing a thing. All right. Okay. First is lead. Okay, here we go. Oh, double E. What is a double E again? Double E. What's double E? Shoot. Let's start over. A double E is that. That's a double E. Okay. Okay. We got Lee, and then Lee Bart. Lee Burton. There we go. And then we got Farmer Donkey doing the raid. We got a donkey raid. Justice gave me pizza. Too much things at once. Pizza. Okay, Farmer Donkey. Let's get Farmer Donkey in here. 2 greens in a row? No, I put the green on the same place. Blue. Farmer Donkey's blue. F-A-R-M-E-R. Now let's spell donkey right. D-O. No, I got it wrong. D-N-K-E-Y. Almost got Y wrong. Farmer Donkey, even though I screwed it up. Oh, no. Hang on. Now we gotta get McGarrett. Raids can be dangerous for me with this. All right. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else coming in? Okay, let's have my pizza. I wasn't even writing on screen, was I? Okay. We got 2 more bills to collect. Well, thank you for the raid, Farmer Donkey. They're hot. Look at all those chicken scratches. I bet you if you walked around a chicken pen, you could find some good runes in there. Chickens might be talking to us. Town fire, yes. So they have had the crane inspected. The crane has been inspected, and it's not going to fall anytime soon. So they're going to get a plan together to take it down, but people are allowed to go back to their homes. So people are going back to their homes. Highway is open again. Just the street right in front of the fire is still closed. And they have officially said it is arson. Now they're going to see if they can find out who. Unfortunately, the site apparently had very lax security, so no security cameras and stuff like that. Or not no, but they didn't have any security guards and stuff like that, so. Oh, John Farms. I gotta get John Farms. So they have officially said it is arson. So I called it. All right. John Farms. Make sure I write it on screen this time. There's no letter for J. So we're going to use, J.R.R. Tolkien wrote a letter back in the day saying that we could use this letter as a J. There is no J in the rune alphabet. John Farm. And there are no numbers. You'd have to actually write them out in full. Numbers you'd have to write out in full words. I'm enjoying doing runes again, and I haven't done that since like high school. For what? Or what? Or that for? What? No reason, it's fun for me. Read the book The Hobbit, and you'll be able to read those. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Insecure load, guys. Insecure load. I don't want to get another ticket. They're dwarvish runes. As per J.R. Tolkien took real runes and kind of made them into his fantasy language of the dwarves in The Hobbit. So Thorin Oakenshield used these runes. And his father and grandfather. Okay, let's unload a load here by the cows, and then we'll do the next load by the sheep. Oh, they just unload like that? Okay. That's easy and fast. This is a nice truck. Came out in 1962, I believe? 1961. Because it came out we bought this last year in game, so 1961. All right. Let's get the next load. Park in the middle of the bales. I got a trailer. This setup is so much nicer than we had. We were using a tractor and pulled trailer to transport just a few bales at a time. This is actually pretty good. Your dad had that Chevy. Nice. I like that era where the cars had curves to them, right? They spent time into making cars beautiful. When trucks actually were trucks. Duke, I saw a brand new single cab truck with an 8-foot bed. It was a Ford though. I think you'd want Chevy. At least not, I don't know if it's brand new, but you know, modern era. Do I risk it putting these on without strapping the other ones down? Zoom in a little bit. The thing is, these trucks are still out there, right? A lot of them are rusting in the yard somewhere because the engines and transmissions gave out, but the trucks themselves and the frames and everything is still good. Just keep raiding junkyards and fixing the old trucks. Yep. Everybody that wants to save the environment and go environmentally friendly, that's how you do it. You fixed your old stuff. That's the environmentally friendly way of doing it. Darn commercial, yeah. So Lee, what are you watching on? I might be able to help. Are you on a phone or on a PC? I mean, the ad makes me money. That's how I make money. But also, ads are so annoying. And I'll be honest, the watch time is more important than the ad watch. When people are contributing their watch hours, that's more important than having watched an ad on my stream. So depending on what you're watching on, using your phone and TV, oh, there's no way of getting around. I don't know how to get around TV ads. Question on TV, can you install different browsers? So yeah, I don't know how to get around the ads on TV. Reaper says car culture is getting bigger again. Well, that's good. Because watching on your phone, that's simple. Get around the ads, no problem. Install Brave. So get Brave browser. This lion. Get that browser. Install this browser on your phone and done. I've been finding ad blocker super annoying on PC. Use the Brave browser. Headache's gone. You're just done. There is no worries about keeping uBlock and ad blockers and stuff up. Just use the Brave browser and ad blocks. It's just done. All problems are just fixed. That's what I use on my devices. I mean, I still use the Firefox and Chrome and stuff too, but yep, I like Firefox. But Brave is Chromium, but gets rid of all the ads. Opera. Yeah, just try it. It's just an app, and rain is moving in big time. Gazebo. There's a gazebo on clearance for $19 instead of $99. Yeah, I would buy that. Yeah, we should quickly swing by and see if they have it in stock. But the problem is, rain is good, thunder bad. Hey Cindy, welcome in. You guys know what's coming. Cindy Wilson. All right, I'm writing on screen. No, let's move those magnets out of the way. Three J's magnets. All right, now you can see. All right. C I N D Y space. And then Wilson. W. I don't know how to spell Wilson. I1LSON. There we go. Cindy Wilson and Dwarvish Runes. Nobody's ever asked me to write out the whole alphabet. Farmer Duke, or Duke Retro Farmer goes, Hobbit chicken scratches. The Mars language. Yeep. Okay, the biggest mistake is staying on that screen. Write the alphabet backwards. I don't know if I can do that. Write the alphabet backwards. Especially in Dwarvish Runes. Some letters don't exist in Dwarvish Runes. That... You guys really want to watch that? Because that might take half an hour. That'd be torture. Ah! Ah! No! No! Michael says, right Saturday. I want Saturday. Okay. Saturday. There's enough room over here. S A. How do you spell Saturday? T U R D A Y. Saturday. Jess, any chance to be able to open the door and let some fresh air in here? I don't know what. You'll do it if I write the alphabet backwards. Wait, do I have to actually write the alphabet backwards? Jess says I have to write it backwards. I think Wednesday's longer than Saturday, right? It's windy out there. Nice. Oh, the raindrops are hitting the window here, so the rain is coming in. That feels good. The cold air feels good. Wait, do I actually have to write? Jess says, happy anniversary, I love my wife. That's what I have to write. Oh boy, your eyes hurt now. From what? Reaper's going for the day. Well, I do need to end the stream. We have to plant the field next to it too. Okay, see ya, Gravy. Great. I mean, see ya, Reaper. Always be dead people juices. Gravy. Gravy. I don't know where. It's grave, or it's Grave Reaper, right? Never mind, not Gravy. Never mind. You had to look it up? Which word is longest, Michael? Michael, you had to actually Google that? My page of dwarf text hurts your eyes. It's just too bright, white, or white sheet. I have to adjust the lighting of the camera. Black paper with silver. I have a silver marker. I just don't know if I have to seriously write the alphabet backwards or not. I don't know if the rune writing does as good in horizontal view. I think vertical view, people enjoy the rune writing a lot more. I think it's a different audience. Write a word, any word. First person to guess could maybe get like a free spin of for the hat. Ooh, could be like word of the day, right? But that'd be nice if I could put that word of the day on screen, though. How would I put the word of the day on screen to keep it there? There's rune fonts out there. Just do all the names of the. What's up with all the names of the? I thought for sure it'd be weather. And not the days of the week. I guess I could do runes as a photo and then put the photo on OBS. Like save it as a JPEG. And then Nina Squirrel. Not Nina, Nana. Nana Squirrel. Not Nina, Nana Squirrel. Please, I'm not writing all the days of the week. We have Cookie. Let's do Nana here. I mean, it's the same letters just repeating over and over. Nana. Oh, this is unique. This is the first time we've done this. There is no Q in the rune alphabet. So instead of a Q, we write C, W. Those together make a Q. R, E, L. Most of the times we use combination letters to make less letters, but Nana Squirrel is actually more letters in runic alphabet. So You're just jumping over as a late raider. Well, thank you. I have to write in paint. You guys are all crazy. In chalk. It would be cool to have a sandbox here and write the letters in sand. I've seen some people with popsicle sticks. Oh, in paint program. I thought you were talking about paintbrush. Yes. Oh, you actually write, use my bamboo that just sits there and that doesn't do anything. In paint, yes. I'm not supposed to make it look pretty. I have to make it look pretty. Oh, Cookie. Word of the day is Cookie. Don't give away the secrets. Cookie? Cookie? Now we have to write Cookie now, don't we? We have to write Cookie. That uses a combination of the double O, right? That's not a C. How is that a C? Can't even spell cookie. That's a shame. That's a weird way to write a double O, but I just did. And then we have an IE. That's cookie. Minus the scribbles at the beginning. Cookie. See, we lost a letter there in runes. Landscape tool and write the letters on the map itself. There are some maps that had Easter eggs like that, Duke. In FS 17, if you planted a certain field with grass, the grass would grow at different textures. It was an Easter egg. That's it. The rain's done. It was just a little gusty, windy rain and rained with strong wind, and that's it. Rain's done already. Yeah, Duke, it's dry here too. We were hoping it would be more rain than that. I thought I was walking into fog. It smells like smoke. Yeah, I would then guess there's a fire somewhere. I don't know if my guess is intelligent at all, but my guess would be where there is smoke, there is fire. A barbecue and a house on fire smell very, very different. I don't know if people can smell the differences in fires, but you can smell what the fire is. Like a rubber tire burning versus an engine burning versus wood burning versus coal burning, a house burning, plastic burning. They all have different smells. And you can get pretty good at guessing what kind of fire it is just by the smell. Everybody do the rain dance. Dance harder. Dance harder. All right. We do have to go tickle berries. Just want to finish this one row. All right. Well, we're going to save and quit anyway. Should I try writing the alphabet as we do that backwards? Okay. That's it. End of the video. End of the stream. But we will try this. We will try this. Okay. Can you write the entire alphabet? What do you think I'm doing right now? Backwards. All right. We have Z. You guys can't see that. All right. Z. Y. It's hard. I have to sing the alphabet song in my head over and over and over. Okay. W. V. There is no letter for V, so we'll just leave a gap there. U. T. S. R. There's no letter for Q, but we're going to write it in as C. W. P. O. N. M. L. H. I. K. K. H. I. J. H. I. J. H. I. J. There is no letter for J, so we're going to go leave a gap there. Put I. H. E. F. G. G. F. E. E. Okay, now it's somewhat simple. Here's a surprise right at the end. Okay. C. B. A. A. There's an A and an A. And then you've got TH, NG, EE, OO, EA, ST. I think that's it. On the book cover, it uses Z as well. A Z, that'd be an EO. EO. It's only ever been used once on a book cover as an EO. And then for a J, you can use that letter, but it does not exist in the runic alphabet. And for V, slightly write a U differently, but does not exist in the runic alphabet. I think that's all of it. I know Gandalf signs his name with a fancy G. That's how Gandalf signs his name. Thorn Oakenshield uses as his name, his signature. He uses a TH with an O on top of it. So it's a TH and an O mixed together. It's two letters mingled together. So it's a TH and O is Thorn Oakenshield's signature in the movies, and at least. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the Q is 2 letters. I think that's the full runic alphabet, as in The Hobbit. This OO does not show up in The Hobbit at all. You get that from a letter that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote. It's the only letter on here that you wouldn't get, and the V and the J. But there's the whole alphabet, even though I wasn't showing it all on screen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to hit save. Yes, we're done. You're out already. Okay. Let's hit save. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, possibly tomorrow morning. We'll see how life treats us. We're going to go have ice cream now. Tickleberries ice cream. Should I post a picture of that for you guys? I'll post it. I'll post a picture of my ice cream from Tickleberries. So, well, the weather looks good. Okay, if the weather's looking good, I'm working on the RV. So, see you guys next weekend. You guys. Oh, Jess will be here during the week. I might not be here next weekend or the weekend after. I might not be here for 2 weeks. The boss has been talking about a load going to the Yukon, which will start this Friday, and it's a 2-week run. So I might be gone for 2 weekends in a row. And Jess probably with me. So Jess will have streams during the week this week. But then we might both be gone for like 2 weeks. Oh man, the YouTube algorithm's going to hate us. Anyone want to stream under our name? Third J is busy too. We need a 4th J. We need a 4th J. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.